right, good evening, everybody. Getting started. First game of the weekend. We got 3 this weekend. Albert Lee, Marshall, and Newell. Should be a fun weekend. Albert Lee tonight here in Albert Lee. And they're at 17 minutes, so I'll have to, or 15 minutes, not 17. I don't really understand why some are 15 and some are 17, so I'll have to get that figured out. Got a Albert Lee coming in. They get a shot. First save by JD Rideout. Nice work by her. Kobe Jeanette is incapacitated again tonight. He has a ankle fracture and will not be playing for the next couple of weeks, unfortunately. But we have good backup from JD and Ruby last weekend and others to come. So we'll keep you updated on who's in net here for the next couple weeks while Kobe heals up, and he'll be back towards the end of December. It's going to go for ice. I'll give it a pause. Get into this. Back out. Shane kind of misses that. It pops through. He comes back. Cross to the sun. That was actually Liebens was back there for some reason. Blue was up high. And now Meyer coming through. Brecken with a nice move to get through. Tips it around. Davis on the blue line. That sneaks through him. Comes back, and now Brown grabs it. Walks it over the blue line, loses it, and Albert Lee comes in. They look for a quick little play in front of Rideout, but not quite able to make anything happen. Trying to get it through. Gets it up there. Comes back for Brown. Brown gets a shot. That gets deflected wide. Now out in front for DeSutter. DeSutter's shot off the shoulder of the goalie. 2 more shots here. The goalie finally covers it up and holds on. To the point, nice shot, quick one from Brewski, gets deflected off though. Back, Brewski gets it up for Bunnell. Bunnell can't quite punch it through, and it comes all the way down for an ice. Pops out. Albert Lee back the other way. Momentarily, Brewski does a good job of getting that play broken. Now right in front. Albert Lee with a chance, but they shoot it wide. Shane drops it back to Brewski. Brewski wraps it around. Gorman up to Brunel. Brunel over to Blue. Blue dumps it in. He drops back to his post on D. Leavens out there now. Cole grabs it in the corner. Keeping it down low while Dickerman and Meyer get out there. Across the center to Meyer, but he can't quite get it in time. And now it gets dumped back down for him. Meyer across to Leavens. Leavens back to Meyer. Misses. Back out to Brown. Brown shoots. Swat. Davis putting pressure on down low. Drives it to the middle, gets tripped up. Leavens back out to the point. Davis tips it back for Brown. Back to... What? So... we're going to get a penalty too, I think. Well, they just blow it dead, actually. No penalty called. I think it seems like it's going to have to be. So JD didn't get to the box and at the same time that the player left. So it ended up being too many men on the ice for us. But they just called off the delayed penalty, and they'll leave it as a 5-on-4. So we have a penalty, or we have a power play here for the next 2 minutes. Tripping. Backbone. Tips it forward to Sutter, trying to grab that. Tips it in. Albert Lee looking to get it out. Brown says no. Gets it back into the corner. To Sutter. Battling for it down low. Helped out here by Hansen. Oh, right out to Beckett, but he can't quite get into the front of the net. Now Bohm on the side, shot just wide. I think it got tipped on the way. And this pops out. This will be an icing. Dickerman back to Shane, back into Tucker. Tucker drops it for Meyer. Meyer to Dickerman, back out to Shane. Shane across the blue. Meyer shot, gets deflected off by the goalie. Right out to the point for Shane. Shane shoots just wide, rip. Dickerman with a shot. Comes out in front. Couple rebounds here. Oh, Leavens tries to sneak it through on the pipe. Can't quite do it. Resets. Blue. Shot. Low. Nice save. Back out to Ryan Shane. Shane shoots wide. And Albert Lee is able to get that out of the zone momentarily. Dickerman tips that, so no ice. And this pops out Davis. Back to Blue. Blue gets it to Bunnell. Bunnell works his way through. Oh, right on Gorman's stick, but it was a little hot, so he couldn't quite get it. This goes down for ice. Gorman pulls that back to Davis. Davis looks for a dump it in the corner, but he gets intercepted on the way. Now Albert Lee back, full strength. Offside. Brown. Gets that out, but it comes right back in. Gorman up to Davis. Jackson to Josiah. Back to Jackson. Jackson with a nice shot. The goalie holds on. No goal. Beautiful play, though. Back out to the point. Blue keeps it in. Beckett leaves it for Blue. He drops it. And now Shane keeps it in to Sutter. To Hansen. That sneaks out, but Blue's there for it. He hits a pad on his way in. Hansen battling. He gets it back out for Carter. Carter with a rip. Nice save. Ryan. Shane gets that out, but just not quite past the blue line. And now we dump it back in. He'll sneak out again, so we'll play it back and forth here in the neutral zone for a moment. Gets dumped back down. Liebens after this one. Meyer in there as well. Dickerman rounds out the line. Sneaks away one-on-one now. Oh, they get through. This comes in. I don't know. Shane's shot gets hit, gets blocked on the way in. Blue's able to hold it in for a moment. And Albert Lee tips it high and down, all the way down. out to the point. Blue keeps it in. Gorman. Oh, right there. That was so close. Back out again. Blue tips it into the corner. Bunnell after it. Jax works his way in there. Comes back out. Not quite to the point, I guess. Albert Lee's able to find their way through. Blue to Shane. Shane drops it back, but nobody's there for it. Albert Lee takes over in our zone. And he sneaks out. DeSutter able to dump it down. Foam after it. Hansen. Nice quick save by JD there. Good heads up player. Meyer in hot after this. Him and Dickerman battling in the corner for it. Kind of sneaks out. Liebens almost gets a stick on it. Just goes wide. Oh, right out in front. Meyer works his way through. Liebens back out to Shane. Shane's shot gets blocked. Liebens right there for it though. Right in front. Shoot. Come on, you can't leave that. No trip. Good block by Liebens there. Nice save by JD. Liebens tips it forward for Bunnell. Bunnell able to keep it moving forward. Come on, Jax. Oh, he can't quite get there. Nice try, though. Good pressure. Brown with a lot of pressure on him. This sneaks out to the front. Good save. Another good save by JD when he kicked it out. Gets tipped up and out of play. up and out of play. Down, not quite icing, so keep playing here. Got about 15 seconds left. See if we can grab one here before the end of the period. Back out to blue. Blue shoots. Just wide. Evens. All right, Davis behind the net. And tip it up there. All right. They went to 17-minute periods here in the second. Not sure why. Comes all the way down for ice. Oh, right out to the point. Dickerman gets a shot. Now back out for Brown. Brown shoots. Goalie redirects that, but right onto the stick of Evans. He can't quite get a shot off, though. Meyer back in. Quick shot. That gets deflected away. Brown down low to hold it in. He's back out. Dickerman. Brown just push it on the wall to keep it in. Brown tips it forward for Tucker. Tucker back over to Tripp. Tripp shoots. I think the goalie got a piece of that. And that'll be icing. Grabs this over to DeSutter. DeSutter looking for Hansen. That gets tipped. It's close. Hansen drags it forward, has it in the corner, looking for an option, drops it back for DeSutter. Kale looking for a centering pass, nobody's there. Comes out to Blue. Blue gets a shot towards the net. Redirected outside. Now DeSutter right to the middle, back out to Blue. Blue shoots, that one connects right in front. Back out Shane. Albert Lee back. Centering pass. That gets deflected by Ryan Shane. Nice play. This gets tipped back down. Shane after it hard. Good job by Ryan. Oh, sinks out the other way. Davis right there for it, though. Can't get it through, though. And now this comes back. Let's go. Oh, big shot just wide. Oh, one-on-one the other way. Quick shot, just wide of the net. Dickerman drags it in. Tucker with a shot, just misses the net. Meyer back to Brown. Brown tips it forward. Evans, nice move. Gets it all the way to the net. Goes for that upper corner, can't quite get it. I think the net's off. Brewski into the corner. Drops it back for Gorman. Gorman battling on the wall for it. Josiah comes in to help out. Gorman's down on top of it. Oh, Brewski comes in, looks for a bad angle shot. Almost sneaks it in. And back out for Brown. Brown rips one wide. Davis. Oh, nice job by Jax holding it on the wall. Came off the back wall, hit the goalie, back of the goalie's pads, almost bumped in, but just missed. Brown now resetting here in the neutral zone. All right. Icing.
I was just going to caution you.
Oh, quick shot, almost. Went back out to the point again. Blue holds it for a second. It pops out though. Shane grabs it, sends it up to Bohm. Bohm dumps it the rest of the way in. Hansen in after it, along with Sutter. Hansen. Oh, right out to Bohm. Bohm shoots. Oh, it gets deflected. Carter does a good job of holding that for a moment. It pops forward though, and now it's a one-on-one. Shane, no problem, walks that away. Does come back down towards us though. To Sutter with Hansen. Cross to Hansen. Hansen shoots. Oh, what a save. He had that corner too. Goalie got it on the end of his stick. Nice save. Good play, Dickerman. Tucker's shot gets deflected away. Albert Lee's doing a good job of getting their stick on pucks when we're shooting. We've had a lot of deflected shots. Dickerman makes it in, shot, goalie holds on. We're out shooting them by double right now. Davis's shot makes it to the net. The goalie holds on. To the point again. Davis. His shot gets tipped. Nice try. Comes back out to Brown. Brown shoots. Just goalie gets a blocker on it. Now back out again. Davis with a shot from the point. Goes wide. Dickerman. Oh. Into Liebens. And Liebens' pass out to Meyer gets intercepted. Otherwise he was wide open. Now Dickerman with a shot. Goalie holds on. I'm sorry. Meyer had that shot. Shane across the blue. Blue tips it forward. Bunnell sneaks through with it. Jax with a big shot. The goalie holds on. Good tie up, face off by Jax. Ends up back in their zone. They're able to sneak it out. Blue takes charge at the red line. Shane, Benel. Benel loses it on the momentarily. It's kind of bouncing back and forth here. Jax does end up with it in the neutral zone. Heads in. Shrugs off that hit, no problem. Back out again. To Sutter, trying to drag this through. He finally gets it down low. Boom, right in after it. Boom, out to Hansen. Hansen, back to Davis. Davis can't quite control. He gets back on it, though. Still got it on his stick. Drags it towards the net. Wrap around. Oh, can't quite get there. And now Albert Lee back. Oh, nice pass to Beckett. Right to the middle for Hansen. No goal. Oh my God. He connected on it too. Davis drags it in. Oh, looking for that cross ice pass to Bohm. This is going to come down for an no ice. Brown after it. Hansen. Bohm to Hansen. Hansen walks in. He's got Beckett in the middle. Right across to Beckett. Just can't quite connect. Meyer down in the corner. And this is going to come back the other way. Albert Lee, they get a shot. JD redirects that wide with her blocker. She's just going to hold on. Nice work. Tucker looking for that pass to Brecken. Can't quite get it there. Now Blue with a quick shot. Goalie grabs it with his glove and holds on. Dickerman. This pass doesn't connect with anybody, so it comes all the way down. Shane back below our net to grab it. Blue changes directions, gets it to Dickerman. Dickerman. Tries to find Manel. Does end up on Blue's stick. Carter. Manel. Back in for Liebens. This comes out to the point. Davis has to reset here. Finds his way through over the red line. Drags it in. Jackson into the corner. Nice try. Quick turn shot. Nice try by Brewski there, too. Dang. Scully's on top of it today for sure. Now Albert Lee sneaks back out. Tripp coming in. Brown. To Sutter. Keeping pressure on. Blue looking for a breakout pass. Gets it to Brewski. Brewski up to Gorman. Gorman and DeSutter pushing it through. DeSutter down below the net, looking for a centering pass. Nobody there for it. Hansen comes in late, keeps it down low. Ryan Shane, that's deflected off to the side. Hansen drops it back to Blue. Blue able to keep it moving forward. DeSutter to help out. Now back down low. Blue right to the middle. Nobody there to swat away at that one. This sneaks out past Hansen. Blue's in a race to get to this guy. He does it. Him and Hansen get back. Good back check by both of those guys. Dump it in, Bohm after it. This comes all the way down for an ice. Brown. Oh, can't quite sneak through. Nice try by Tripp. Big hit by Davis. Davis now has it. Oh, they let that one go. Nice pass. Comes across Brown. He just dumps it in. Gets tied up on the boards though. Dickerman. This comes back out to the point. Good shot from Albert Lee. Right to the middle. Shoot. Nice save by JD. Good cover up. Good work. Good save by JD there. This comes out for Brewski. Josiah coming in. Nice move. Gets a shot, but it gets tipped wide. Blue down there with him. Now back out to the point for Shane. Shane shoots. Oh, he holds on. Bohm. Across to Hansen. Looking for DeSutter. He comes up behind him. Let's see if Kale can dig it out. He does. Kale shoots. Oh, gets his own rebound. The goalie able to make that second save too. Tied up behind the net. Let's go, boys. Oh. Blue drags his way through. Bohm almost with a backhander. Nice try. All right. The ref just caught it. and held on to it. It's offside. Lee sneaks away with this one. They get taken down. No call. We got 15 seconds. It's going to turn the other way, though. Come back down towards JD. Tucker, he's got to shoot quick. All right, we'll be back in a couple minutes after they clear the ice. right, getting started on period 3 here. We got to put one away. Albert Lee's got the advantage on us, 1-0. They had a nice shot in the first period that snuck through. And we've dominated since. We just haven't been able to find the back of the net. 27-9 are the shots. JD's been playing great. Meyer now behind the net. Come on, a quick one here, boys. Let's go. All the way across. This gets tipped off of Davis's skate. He's able to hold this in. Dumps it in for Liebens. Liebens back to Davis. Davis.
What was that?
Mandy going for that one.
Go, Pino!
Shane. Long pass up to Meyer. I'm sorry, to Hansen.
Oh my goodness.
Hansen to DeSutter. It doesn't quite connect. Brown heads in with it. Trip. Nice little drag. Shoots. Goalie holds on. How that goalie just drops right in his glove after that. I feel like that should have popped off into the right out in front of him, but it's got good rebound control. Bonnell taking this face off. Never mind. Gorman gonna jump in there. Gorman back out to Brown. Brown. Gets it tipped off his stick and now back. Davis. Trying to figure it out. Comes Brown. Down below the net. Looking for a centering pass. It's kept in. Pops out here now. Davis can't quite control that. Now Albert Lee down low. Nice play by Dickerman getting back. Battle for that. And now Dickerman. Davis with him. Meyer drags it towards the net, shoots. Just wide. This misses at the net. Go for Shane. Shane. To Meyer. Meyer tries to get it across for Dickerman. Can't quite connect though. Looking for a centering pass. Oh, good combo play there. Those guys holding that in. Hansen in to grab this. Evans gets plastered on the boards. This pops out towards Blue. Blue shoots. Goalie just redirects it off to the side. Oh, boys. He's been out jacket for a while, I think. He needs to get a change. He's going now. Boom to DeSutter. This pops back over for Davis. Davis gets a shot. The goalie redirects that off. Back out to Davis again. Walks it up. Tries to get through traffic. Not quite able to. Bohm's going to help him out on the blue line. Keeps it in. DeSutter. Hansen down low. Going after it. Good shot. That gets up and away from the goalie. Back out, Davis again. Jackson looking for that pass across to Brown. Brown does get a shot. It gets tipped. Not quite able to do it, though. Tons of pressure here. Big, long pass. Nice job. God, that ref has been in the way like 5 times. Certainly not intentional, obviously. Just unlucky. Gorman. Oh, right out in front. Gorman has an opportunity. Has his stick tied up so he couldn't get a good shot on it. Real close. Gorman again now. Nice battle. He's got Brewski in the middle. Gets it on the backhand and just puts it on the net. Lee sneaks through here. Able to keep down in our zone for a moment. Blue hands it off. Dickerman's shot gets deflected off. Liebens on the wall, holding it in. Pops up and over Blue's head. Shane's got to field it on our blue line. Shane back to Blue. Blue to Liebens. Liebens heads in. It's got Dickerman with him. Quick shot by Cole. Goalie makes a save. Now Cole behind the net again. Got DeSutter right in the middle. Oh, DeSutter looking for that centering pass. Nobody quite there yet for it. Dickerman. Shot. Goal! Let's go! Let's go! Dickerman beats him on the 5-hole. Nice shot. Let's go, boys. Attaboy. Good hustle. Way to keep it up. A lot of pressure. Let's go. Beckett finds his way in with Hansen. Hansen's got DeSutter across the Kale. Kale can't quite keep it on his stick. Pops back out for Davis. Davis walks. Oh! Hansen going for the tip. It kind of goes a little bit wide. Brown. This sneaks out. Davis now grabs it. Puck gets tipped away. Hansen. He's got Brown with him. Back to Brown. Brown shoots. Oh, tip in front. Goalie with a nice save. That actually came off, I think, his guy's breezers, and the goalie had the awareness to grab it off of the guy's breezers that quick. It's a nice play. The goalie's playing great. The Albert Lee goalie is 37 shots on him. Back out to the point for Shane. Shane dumps it into the corner. Albert Lee's able to poke it out here momentarily. While Dickerman, I back the other way, and now Albert Lee. It's close. They've got a reset though. Meyer in hot after it. Albert Lee dumps it down. Liebens. 3-on-2. All the way across for Meyer. Meyer's shot gets swallowed up. And now back the other way. Albert Lee able to dump that down. Bunnell's going to be after it. Bunnell is going to skate it. Got Gorman with him. It's taken away. 1-on-1 now. Quick shot wide. Goes down for an ice. Whoops, I forgot to start the clock. Albert Lee quick off the top draw here. They get a quick shot at, hits the pipe. JD had her pad there though. So pops back down. Albert Lee coming in. Looking for a centering pass. Nobody quite there yet for him. And now Shane grabs it. To DeSutter. DeSutter looking for Bohm. Doesn't quite connect. Gets it back to the point. They just dump it back down. Now Davis grabs it. Dipping in with a nice tip for Meyer. Meyer beats the guy on the outside. Heads in. Meyer still battling, trying to get over Liebens. Liebens with a backhander. The goalie holds it in front of him. Ref blows the whistle early. Couldn't see it though. Oh, right out in front for DeSutter. Back out for Brown. Brown shot high. Quick tip. Oh, right there. Rebound. Shoot. Back out for Davis. Davis can't quite control that. It comes back into our zone. He's going to keep it up. Liebens. It does sneak through, though. A little bit of confusion there. Shoot. Davis. Davis takes a roughing penalty. Albert Lee will have a power play. Albert Lee sets up their power play. They get a shot. Block in front by Shane. He walks up. He's it for... Liebens. Cole heads in. pressure on the boards here. Him and Dickerman down low. Albert Lee looking to break it out on their power play. They're able to get it moving. All the way across the middle, shot. Albert Lee gets one. Beckett sneaks in. Boom with a shot. Rebound. Oh, just nobody there for it. Now back up for Davis. Davis' shot gets intercepted on its way to the net. Albert Lee back and dump it. Sends out for Sutter. Kale makes his way to the net, all the way across. Sutter down low. Brown, shot low. Oh, good try. The goal rolls on. Quick shot, nice save by JD. Nice save. Meyer, nice move by Brecken. Back over to Liebens. Liebens, oh, looking for Dickerman. So close. Nice try. Meyer again now, dragging it through. He gets it back onto his forehand, loses it, comes back the other way. Tucker dumps it in. Full down with him. Liebens behind the net. Albert Lee doing a good job of keeping it down in our zone here. 2:30 left, we're down a goal. We got to get one quick here. Hansen. Got Beckett with him. Meyer. Albert Lee able to keep it in here. Minute 30 left. Tying it up on the boards. Right across the middle shot. JD with a nice save. All right, 1 minute left. Kale able to keep that in. Beckett across to Hansen. Hansen can't quite connect. Now DeSutter gets it towards the middle. This comes out. Davis quick shot. DeSutter right in the middle. DeSutter shoots. Oh, up and out of play. JD is out of the net. All right, 6 on 5. We have an open net. Hansen gets that face off. Little Liebens. We get back to Shane. Meyer pops out. Tough loss. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks.